Hi guys, welcome to Rantech. This is AJ, and today we are gonna review Xiaomi Redmi 3S Prime. Well, let's start the review. This is Xiaomi Redmi 3S Prime. Another version of this phone is Redmi 3S, which comes at a price of 7K, and this is the version which comes at a price of 9K. I guess 2K of difference for a fingerprint sensor and a gig of RAM and 16 GB memory. It's a win-win situation. Not quite like Redmi Note, which had a huge difference between its 16 GB and 32 GB variants. Let's come to the hardware. Hardware store में you are having metal construction which lags at the upper and lower end, making vulnerable to falls, but the back is pretty sturdier and doesn't leave fingerprints on back panel except the fingerprint sensor, obviously. Xiaomi, like most of the phone makers, have gone for the same design with no strategy. The phone do come with gold, silver and grey variants and goes on sale on MI Shop and Flipkart on 31st of August, my friends. Front side boost 5 inches HD screen, 5 megapixel selfie shooter, and phone screen has pretty much wide viewing angles, but doubt cause phone screen had reflection issues with phone, which is a thing that I really didn't like. Some also stated that the phone has a pretty much warmer display, but I really didn't think that. And yeah, obviously you can change that in settings. Coming to the right side of the phone, it has a power button and volume button. On the upper side, it has noise cancellation, MIC and IR sensor, which is quite new to this price range, and the IR sensor did quite work with most of the devices. On the left side, it has hybrid SIM slot. I personally don't like hybrid SIM slot cause hey, if you are giving me dual SIM, let me make use of the dual SIM with my full memory, my precious memory. Coming to the camera department, head of the department, that is rear camera with 13 megapixel sensor, clicks decent pics both in daylight and night, though in daylight colors appear to be more saturated, and in night nothing to complain about. The quality is just good. The video on the other hand quite shaky, but does its job quite well considering the price point. 13 megapixel shooter, which comes with as claimed by company as 1.5 second ultra fast phase detection autofocus, PDAF. Yeah, term just to make it a little bit more techy. Back also has fingerprint sensor, which works pretty fine and does its job. Not quite snappy, but fast enough to show up that it also have a fingerprint sensor, and it works with the index finger of both of your hands. The selfie camera clicks some nice shots with its beautify mode. Coming to software department, our HOD MIUI 8, which I recently updated to, has some quite nice and handy features than MIUI 7.5, which had a page toggle bar, but MIUI 8 now has a horizontal toggle bar. I was expecting some lag in gaming department, but phone handled it pretty well, all thanks to its Adreno 405 GPU. Games like Nova and Asphalt ran quite well and without any frame drops. So call quality is pretty much fine and without any call drops. On the back of the phone, it has speakers, quality of which is just average, and also they were not so loud. Video playback was also just good. Speaking of good, the battery folks here is 4100 mAh, which is a huge improvement at this price section. Though battery is that huge, device doesn't feel that bulky. Heavy gaming and playing YouTube videos on Wi-Fi and occasional calls also will give you a day and a half of battery life. Actually, I was not even able to power it down in one day. But while charging, on the other hand, is pretty much slow, and it had some issue with the charger because the charger was working with other devices pretty much fine. I think the problem is with the official charger only, cause I was able to charge other phone at a faster rate with other chargers. But once it's charged, you are good to go. Finally, I wanna say, if you are wondering after ordering phone on Flipkart that you should give the money or not, then I will just say, give your fucking money and take the fucking phone.